Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today will be Slay 13 out of 30, and today we'll be using Aliexpress hair. Now they did send over this 20-inch 13 by 4 lace frontal wig in the pattern deep curly. And today we'll be doing a simple side part installation with some baby hairs. But for today's baby hair method, we will be doing the mousse method. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and let's get right into it. So the model for today will be Mama Hustler, and as I mentioned, this is a 13 by 4 deep curly, and I went ahead and bleached the knots and also plucked this wig to make the hairline as natural as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and begin with my installation process. First things first, clean the hairline, do your ball cap method, and now I'm going to go in with the Java colored foundation and just apply that foundation on the inside of the lace and also on top of that lace. And I will go ahead and add my layers of the adhesive. And for today's install, I did use 5 layers, but of course I only showed you one on camera, and because this step is just repetition and it's pretty much self-explanatory. Adding all of the layers to the skin and cap, I went ahead and began to pull the lace down into the glue. And I always like to start from the center first because it helps you place the wig where it needs to be. And then I work my way from side to side, just pressing that lace right into that glue, applying a little pressure with my fingertips. And once I get it into that glue pretty good, I have her just hold each side down. And then I will go in with my blow dryer on the heat setting and blow dry that lace in, just for a little minute, just to make sure you can start seeing it melt with the lace glue. And once I finish doing that, I will apply my Glam Wax stick to the hairline and then go on with my hot comb to also press that hairline, and also using that heat from that hot comb to also aid in the melting process. And once all of those steps are completed, I will go ahead with my melt belt, the ultimate melt belt, and tie down her hairline. So while that melt belt is securing the lace, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew down the back of the wig. I just like to part off a little thin section where the tracks are, and I just go in with a needle and thread and just sew down to that side and bottom braid, through the wig and, through the braid, of course, and just stitching along around that back nape area just to secure that her wig will not come off and it will be secured down in the back. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove that melt belt and begin to cut off that extra lace. As you can see, it's looking very natural already. And I'm going to go in, like I said, with that eyebrow razor and just razor all that extra lace. And you want to get as close to the hairline as possible. And someone also asked me before in the tutorial, why do I part off some of the hair in the front before cutting it off? And that's just simply because with different hairlines, all of the lace is not needed to be on their head. You do have to cut off the extra lace that's not needed, or the wig will look too far down. So whatever is not needed, I just go ahead and part it off and, remove it once I am cutting the extra lace off. But as I did mention, when you are cutting off the extra lace, you do want to get as close to the hairline as possible. A lot of common mistakes that some people make is leaving too much lace in the front, and it's very just like, because you just don't do that. You want to get as close to the hairline as possible. So that's why it's very important how you pluck and also how you remove the extra lace, because you want to get the most natural results without having, as my girl Jasmine say, that screen door, type of look. And once you get that extra lace cut off, you can just go ahead and tack down anything that still may be lifting and secure it down, and repeat the same step to the other side as well. So now that we have all of that lace tacked down, we're gonna go ahead and get into the styling. And as I mentioned, this will be a simple side part, but we will be doing baby hairs across the whole hairline. And the baby hair method that we will be doing today is the mousse method. So, I know I haven't done this technique in a while, but just stay tuned to that so you guys can see how I do it. But yeah, when I do my side parts, I like to do curved parts, and especially with the lace frontals, I part off a section in the back as well to cover the tracks in the back. And I'm going to apply my glam wax stick and also hot comb all of that area, those areas out to make it nice and sleek. And I will also section off the part for the baby hairs across the hairline and prep that, before I tie it down once again with that melt belt after spraying the hairline with that holding spray. This is why it's important to pluck and milk your lace the best way you can, but you will get the best results using my products and of course my techniques. So once you get all of that, prepped and ready, you could go ahead and spray that hairline with that Tresemme and then tie the hairline down, which will give you that extra melted effect to the 10th power. And once I remove that melt belt, I will go ahead and get into cutting and moussing those baby hairs down. So after removing that melt belt and giving her a new scalp, we're gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna pluck some of those, hairs out of their hairline, and then I'm gonna take my eyebrow razor and chop it down really short, about an inch, and then I will go with my Nairobi's Mousse and apply it across the hairline, and using the edge brush begin to swoop and style the baby hairs. Now, when doing the baby hair method, one, you want to use a really good glue, aka mine, and you do want to make sure that you move as quickly as possible with the mousse method, and you do not be too rough. You just want to gently swoop with the edge brush and the mousse, but you do need to apply enough mousse to where the hairs are nice and soaked and easier to manage. So once you get them soaked nice and good with that mousse, just go ahead and begin to swoop them. And then once they're swooped into place, you can take some black tissue paper and tie the hairline down so the baby hairs can dry completely into place. Now, keep in mind, when you are doing the baby hair method with the mousse, you need to make sure that you let that mousse dry completely. So I did let her sit under the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes just to make sure it is completely dry. And once it's dry, it will look just like this, like hard into place. And you can leave it like this, or you can comb it out, it's your preference. But I did comb it out just a little, and I just put a little bit more mousse on the back of my hand just to touch up some areas that I wanted to be a little more like precise and sleek. So once I finish getting all of that out the way, I will go ahead and do a little more hot combing towards the roots and just making everything sleeker. I will conceal that part using that Java color foundation, the same one I use underneath her lace. And add a little black spray to the parting area just to make it more precise. And I will finish this off by applying that same Nairobi's Mousse all over the hair. So this pretty much sums up this tutorial. You guys can continue watching for the finishing results, and let me know what you think down below in the comments for Slay 13 out of 30. And of course, we have more and more coming. So see you guys next time, and stay tuned.